The Disney Vibes Podcast, talking insider tips, tricks, and pixie dust. For the most magical place on Earth, here's Andrew and Heather.
Back and better, this is episode 59 of Disney Vibes, brought to you by Magical Destination Travel. As always, you like us, our content, our show, please show your support. Book your next vacation, wherever that may be. Those vacay vibes are flowing as we are approaching warmer months. BookMDTravel.com. The kids will be off from school. It costs you nothing. And, of course, download the Disney Vibes podcast wherever you get your podcast from. Please provide feedback and a rating as well. We greatly appreciate your support. Follow us on YouTube at Disney Vibes. Heather.
Oh, my.
Come on now.
Hi.
Good morning.
Morning.
You ready to rock? Ready to roll?
Yeah, sure. Let's do this.
Give me a joke.
Okay. We were just talking about books, friends. So Andrew's is writing a book at the moment.
Well, trying.
So, but let's talk about this joke. Have you ever read Buzz Lightyear's new book about anti-gravity?
Did you say Bud Lightyears?
Buzz.
There's the joke, folks.
See, this is what happens. I can't. It's Buzz Lightyear. Oh, God. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scream.
I missed the whole joke because all I heard was Bud Lightyear. Sorry. Go ahead and say it again.
Sorry. Okay. Here we go. Have you read Buzz Lightyear's new book about anti-gravity?
No.
You just can't put it down.
Ha ha ha. Good one. I like it.
I think my Bud Lightyear was probably better.
That was funnier. Anyways, all right. Would you rather this or that?
No.
Have a nose that grew every time you lied, or have giant ears like Dumbo?
Oh, Dumbo. Oh, my God. I'd be Dumbo.
Okay. Big ears.
It's so cute.
Okay, fine. That works. Whatever. It's your choice.
No, it's fine.
It's a difficult choice. I understand that. Well, speaking of Dumbo ears, what's happening. So a lot of news has come out in the past week, believe it or not. First thing that we will start with is just recently released is all of the 2025 summer cruises and itineraries have pretty much been announced. So Disney Cruise Line offers worldwide adventures to Europe, Alaska, Bahamas, and the Caribbean in the summer of 2025. They will be sailing to fan-favorite destinations, offering unforgettable family vacations around the world. The itinerary options include those tropical getaways to the Bahamas and the Caribbean from Florida, adventures of grandeur in Alaska, and for the first time ever, European sailings to the Mediterranean and Northern Europe on board the Disney Fantasy. So the Fantasy, we now know where it will be leaving. Or I should be saying going to the new itinerary, because the Treasure will be taking the Fantasy spot, offering those 7-day, 7-night Eastern Western Caribbean out of Port Canaveral. Bookings will be opening March 22nd. So clients that have been on the Disney Cruise Line Castaway Club and other affinity groups will have early booking windows. I'm not going to go through that, but all guests will be able to book starting March 22nd. We can book one day earlier because we're the silver members. But so here's the big thing with the Fantasy, right? It's going to have its inaugural season in Europe. It'll be its first summer season in Europe, visiting incredible European destinations from Northern Europe to the Mediterranean from May to late July. They will have 5 to 12 night sailings from Barcelona, Spain, and
in Italy.
Rome, Italy, and picturesque ports of call throughout the Mediterranean, and one special 12-night sailing to the Greek Isles will feature 3 stops in Greece, 2 in Italy, and the season's only stop in Valletta, Malta. From late July to September, Fantasy will sail from Southampton, UK, to numerous destinations, including Spain, Norway, and the British Isles. I am telling you, wow, that's going to be
I think
sought
I'd do
after,
that.
right?
Sign me up.
Highly sought after.
Sign me up. And I love the Fantasy, too. So.
Yeah, we've been on that ship twice, so that is incredible. Now, the Alaskan Adventures return. The Disney Wonder will once again embark on those adventures to Alaska from Vancouver, Canada, with 5, 7, 8, and 9-night sailings from May through September. Families will encounter the breathtaking natural beauty of the last frontier, combined with the magic of Disney on cruises to Juneau, Skagway, and Ketchikan, with port adventures that offer excursions to Alaska's majestic glaciers and gold mining relics. And then obviously the warm weather, which Heather typically prefers. More tropical escapes from Florida. 4 Disney Cruise Line ships will home port in Florida in summer 2025, with 3 ships out of Port Canaveral and 1 out of Fort Lauderdale, to whisk families away on tropical escapes to the Bahamas and Caribbean, including Disney's magical island destinations. The Disney Treasure, the newest ship in the DCL fleet, will follow its inaugural season with 7-night itineraries from Port Canaveral to the Eastern and Western Caribbean. Eastern Caribbean sailings will take you to Disney's private island paradise Castaway Cay, along with Tortola and St. Thomas. Western Caribbean sailings will bring families to destinations such as Falmouth in Jamaica, Grand Cayman, and Cozumel, Mexico. The week-long voyages will offer at least 2 days at sea, giving families more time to enjoy the unique spaces, immersive dining, and the world-class entertainment on board. Western Caribbean will have 2 days at sea, Eastern Caribbean 3. Okay. Disney Magic will home port in Port Canaveral for the first time since the summer of 2016, taking guests on 4 and 5-night sailings to the Bahamas and both of Disney's island destinations. They will have 1 special 10-night Southern Caribbean sailing in July. Will take families to both of DCL's island destinations, along with Antigua, St. Kitts, San Juan, and Tortola in the British Virgin Islands. That is an itinerary. I mean, I know it's one of the, older ships, right?
Right.
But
we did something like that, but not.
That's one of the original. The Magic and the Wonder are the original. Right. I don't, but that's that 10-night Southern. We did a Southern Caribbean week one, but not through Disney and out of San Juan. This is out of Port Canaveral. That is where it's at. The more I look at this now, think about that. Antigua, St. Kitts, San Juan, and Tortola, Castaway Cay, and Lighthouse Point. That's 6 stops.
Wow.
And then you get 2 days, probably it's 4 days at sea. 2 down, 2 back.
Very true.
That's the one.
Yep.
Both the Disney Magic and the Disney Dream will take guests to Disney's Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point, the one-of-a-kind retreat on the island of Eleuthera in the summer of 2025. The vibrant tropical getaway will provide a unique window into the rich culture of the Bahamas, merged with Disney's signature entertainment and service. And we have another article update on Lighthouse Point that we will share. Lastly, the Disney Wish will also be sailing from Port Canaveral, offering 3 and 4-night sailings to Nassau and the beloved beaches of Disney's Castaway Cay. And in South Florida, the Disney Dream will sail from Fort Lauderdale on 3 to 5-night sailings to one or both of Disney's magical island destinations, along with Nassau or Cozumel. So Eastern, Western, right? Bahamas, or go towards Mexico. And then obviously they'll go to either Lighthouse Point or Castaway Cay. So what do you think?
I need a map sometimes to understand all this.
Geography is not a strength,
No,
huh?
not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. But sign me up as long as there's sunshine.
Well, I'm telling you, we are going
No.
to Alaska at some point.
When I'm super old.
No.
Figure out how to be warm.
Whatever. No. Just look at that backdrop.
I don't see a polar bear.
So what?
Well, that would be nice to see.
He's right behind the left part of the ship. Moving right along.
Whatever. I'll get there.
Yes, you will. I'm excited. The fantasy in Europe, that
ideally, because
that's like the best way to see Europe right there.
Absolutely. I've talked about this. And our daughter recently had an event at her school where she had to research her heritage, and she chose to go through her Italian line there. And we found out from my side where my family is from in Italy. And that has been always on our list to figure out, to go visit.
Yeah,
and I think that would be a great way to visit all
Probably
the places.
one of the most safer space.
Well, safe, and then you just it takes you everywhere.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about traveling point A to point B.
Right.
Absolutely. And the Southern Caribbean one for the Magic.
Mm-hmm.
That looks the 10-night one. Yeah, the other ones Europe was 5 to 12, but that's only one. So I can only imagine limited edition. You know what that means.
Oh, yeah, cha-ching.
Right.
Cha-ching.
But so the Magic, again, for those who are not familiar with DCL and Disney Cruise Line, and if you ever, if you have any questions, please reach out to us, bookmdtravel.com. Check out the socials. We have plenty of agents that can help you and guide you along this process of all cruise lines. Disney, Royal Caribbean, Carnival, MSC, Norwegian, all of them, they all have their own niche, so to say, that kind of really
makes them stand apart from one another.
Yeah, and guests really enjoy certain features of them all. If you are a Disney fan, you may lean towards Disney Cruise Line, but they all have great things on board that will be able to make sure your vacation is immersive and as fun as it possibly can be.
Or relaxing.
Right? The one thing I will say is to clarify, it's a lot easier to clarify Disney versus any other cruise line because they always build ships in two. So the Magic and the Wonder were their first ships, and then it was the Dream and the Fantasy. Now it's the Wish and the Treasure, and I know there's that third one that they took over. We haven't gotten to that point yet. But so with the Treasure launching in December of 2024, that's now replacing the Fantasy. So, and they got grander and bigger in size and more things and design. But that's how most cruise lines do it. If you think about the Icon and the Utopia and Star, right? So Royal Caribbean's got 3 that are coming out. Those are the 2 main ones that I know that have really started to invest in more world-class ships, so to speak. So, if you have any questions and you want to book a Disney cruise, please reach out to us, bookmdtravel.com or on the socials, and we will go from there. Moving right along, H2O Glow After Hours returning to Typhoon Lagoon this summer. So the summer breaks are just around the corner, and Walt Disney World Resorts guests can get ready to have a glowing good time when H2O Glow After Hours returns to Disney's Typhoon Lagoon starting May 25th. So basically, these are magical late-night parties throughout the summer. Gives you an opportunity to enjoy the tropical Disney water park with shorter wait times. So it's limited admission. It will have more event nights than ever before, 18 select evenings from May 25th through August 31st. It's pretty much Memorial Day to Labor Day weekend. And the after-hours party turns the water park into a beach bash extravaganza, creating an energetic atmosphere with waves and pulsating beats. Your guests can immerse themselves in radiant lighting effects, vibrant decor, and DJ dance parties with some of your favorite Disney characters like Goofy. New this year, there are cabanas available to rent online for groups looking for a private reserved area during the event. The party festivities include complimentary ice cream, popcorn, and soda, a complimentary towel rental, surprise character appearances, and exclusive glow-themed food and beverage items. Tickets go on sale for this March 22nd as well. If you are staying at a hotel, Walt Disney World Resort specific, tickets will go on sale about March 19th. So
soon. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. I know we had friends that did this in the past. We have yet to explore the water parks because our children just were not at the age where we felt comfortable going. But I think we're getting there. Like, I wouldn't mind
next
going.
year it's free. Anytime you arrive.
Oh, true story.
I mean, not after hours, but
right.
next year it's free. So whichever. Yeah, we'll check them out at some point. Disney ticket offers. New ticket offers have been released for spring and summer of this year, 2024. So there is a new, I know last week we spoke about the price increase with tickets. So what they are now doing is a special ticket offer, very similar to what they did last year. And what I mean by that is I think they did the 4-day, 4-park magic ticket last year as well. So what they're offering now is 4 days of magic and thrills across the Walt Disney World theme parks when you purchase a specially priced 4-park magic ticket starting at $99 per day plus tax. So it's pretty much $396 plus tax. It includes one admission to each of the 4 Walt Disney World theme parks, Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, for a total of 4 admissions, 4 separate days. 1 admission per theme park, 1 theme park per day. And that is the first offer. Thoughts?
It's an offer. It's great. I don't see.
Okay. Well, you can't park hop.
Yeah. Well, yeah. No, of course. There's. I don't know.
When you're starting to book dining and other kind of things, you are now hamstrung by the parks you can go into or go back to. I mean, you can go back to the park if you go home. I mean, go back to your resort or wherever in the middle of the day. You can go back to that same park, but you're not able to go park to park.
Right. Well, I mean, for some people, it might be great because it just, you have to dedicate your time there, or perhaps, visit resorts for dining, one way or another. But I don't know. It's what's more important,
Well, that's the value. Cost versus convenience. Me personally, flexibility.
right. So you like to be able to hip hop.
Well, I mean, flexibility, not even with the park you want to maybe perhaps go to, or then you have your
Right.
dining
You don't want
options.
to be, you don't want to feel limited. I get it. I mean, for people like us,
not even that, but scheduling. So
my
if I know
God.
I have to go to Magic Kingdom this day, and maybe I need a certain, or Epcot, and I can only get this restaurant on this day, Space 220, then I can't go. Like I think it would just be like, dinings now you can see everything all at once. Now I'm like, oh, I got to go to this part this day instead of this day, or I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
I think it just really depends on your preference and perhaps how well versed you are. If you are the type of person like Andrew that needs to, his
Watch
food,
your words.
his food drives his food. Let's see. As a foodie, his reservations drive like where he's going, perhaps. But if you're a first timer and it's overwhelming and, oh my God, Heather, what do I do? Hey, why don't we look at doing one park a day so you don't feel overwhelmed like you have to go here to go there with all your children. You'll focus on one park per day, and we can recommend places to eat within that park or within the resort or neighboring resorts that you're staying at.
Yeah, but yes, fine, fair. However,
We're going to agree to disagree.
If you are a first timer, I don't think you're going for 4 days. You're probably going for a week. So then this wouldn't.
Well, maybe you're a second timer who's still not well versed, or a
Fine.
third timer.
Agree to disagree. Fine. Moving right along. 3-day,
We
three-park
have a
ticket.
very nice exchange of looks right now.
Enjoy. Maybe we should put the video camera on.
No.
Enjoy fun adventures and thrilling moments with a specially priced 3-day, 3-part ticket that's valid for admission to Hollywood Studios, Epcot, and Animal Kingdom. And that'll be $267 plus tax. One admission per theme park, one theme park per day, 3 admissions, 3 separate days. No. When you go to Walt Disney World, you're going. How do you not see Magic Kingdom in the castle? How? Explain.
Maybe you're older. I don't
Agree
know.
to disagree here. Come on.
No, this one's your pigeon. What's the term? Pigeoned. You're stuck. I don't know. No, I don't. I'm not necessarily liking this one because you can only It's Hollywood Studios, Epcot, and Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, listen. This is great if they let you choose your parks.
Agree.
I understand they want to get more people into Animal Kingdom and probably Epcot too. Fine.
Well, no, it's because I think they're just so many people are going to be like, well, no, I can't get to Magic Kingdom like you said, so therefore they're just going to get the 4, and maybe if they do the 3-day, if they do the 4-day, they may not utilize all 4 days if Magic Kingdom is like their go-to. I don't know.
Whichever. But if you would like that deal, please reach out. Let us know. So, I'm just going to move right along.
Oh, my God.
I don't have much more to say about it.
No, yeah.
I understand the reasoning, but I said I have no more to say, but I'm going to stop talking.
Okay.
So, the next iteration of Pins is coming out. And what I mean by that is fan favorite attractions inspire the new Disney Cruise Line merch. So, it's not pins themselves. It is now called Sea Trinkets.
Hold on.
It's no secret that the Disney Treasure, DCL's newest ship, is going to bring stories from favorite Disney parks attractions to life like never before when it sets sail in December. From the Haunted Mansion and Jungle Cruise to 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, many of the ship's venues will be based on Disney park attractions, all tying into the Disney's Treasure's overarching theme of adventure. The same beloved Disney parks attractions will also inspire a brand new DCL merchandise line.
I see.
Coming in late 2024, with the launch of the Treasure, the Sea Trinkets collection will invite future guests to take a bit of Disney Parks magic home with them, offering an array of artifacts worthy of any adventurer. So, pretty cool little coins. I
It's
I like them.
definitely a sea trinket type feel.
Right. So this one's got a this is a porcelain coaster set, including the Haunted Mansion Parlor, Skipper Society Lounge, and Periscope Pub. And that's got a 3-dimensional barnacle-encrusted box that will invoke the mysterious lore of Disney parks. I really feel like Pirates of the Caribbean there. You're making a face.
I am. Well, it's because we just finished reading in one of my classes, Treasure Island.
Okay.
So I've been in pirate mode for the last month.
The next one is a beautiful sea-worn box with a sculpted adventurer's compass, and it'll have 3 essential mixologist accessories. And it will each draw on Disney Parks attractions on board the Treasure Ventures, a bottle opener that will portray the eerie door knocker from the Haunted Mansion.
Very cool. I see that.
Right?
Yep.
And then they have a wine stopper.
I don't know what the thing is on the left. Is that?
I got to zoom in.
Yeah, the wine stopper that's in shape of. Is that like
well,
a
the
helmet?
thing on the left is Jungle Cruise.
Oh, yeah.
Because I could see that.
And then the ships.
That's 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. The one on the right. Heather, can you post that, please?
Yeah. Wait, what's the one? Okay.
The wine stopper's 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Oh.
So.
I'm not familiar with that.
Themed to Disney's 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea and the Disney Treasure's own Periscope Pub, this steampunk-esque ceramic planter depicts a heart-quickening face-off between the giant squid and the Nautilus. So you can see they have little planting underneath, and you'll be able to bring that, a conversation piece into your home to serve as a capsule for DCL memories. And then they have the unique decor piece that will be reminiscent of 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea theming of Periscope Pub with the squid.
Yeah, that's gross.
Okay, I guess we're not getting
that. No way.
Then they have a nice gold hue jewelry set in a treasure chest that will include a nautical key shaped necklace and a curiously mismatched set of symbolic earrings. And then they have a beautifully bound notebook.
I think the notebook is more my style out of all this stuff.
Sea Trinkets collection will be available for purchase at select merchandise locations on board the Disney Treasure. I don't know. I kind of like the coasters. I'm not going to lie.
No, coasters are
very functional.
Yes.
And the bar set. Anyways.
Yeah. It's
at least, I mean, I didn't know as of now, when I first saw this, I was like, oh boy, it's coming. It's like pins at sea, but it's not. So,
okay.
Cool.
Okay.
It's not over the top. All right, moving right along. We talked a little bit about Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point updates. So here is the latest news as we're seeing the construction updates. So Disney's Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point will be opening this summer. The cabanas have now officially started to take I don't want to say take flight. That's not the word, but they're now really being constructed and moving right along. The True 2 Barbecue is the restaurant that is on the island, and that is you'll be able to take in the beautiful views of the ocean and the sand dunes, and you can see that with some of that. There is some nature-inspired art under that pavilion, and they're really filling all of those spaces under that pavilion with artwork and so forth drawn from the coral, seashells, fish, and flowers from the island and the local artists. So really like that. I don't care about the tram stop, sorry, but that's coming too. So if you don't want to walk, we've walked, but yes, for those guests who need that, you can absolutely. The tram stop has taken place, and it's going to have bright colors that will light up the destination, inspired by the warmth of Bahamian art and culture. There'll be hair braiding merchandise and lots of fun there. So more news coming up. We did talk about all the new outfits that they will be having as well, and that will be debuting this summer. So one step closer to Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point.
I wonder if they're going to have, I don't know if we talked about it, have like the 5Ks like they do at the other location.
5 what? Oh,
the races.
Probably. Races, bike riding, all that stuff. I mean, I think they will. I would assume so.
I have, well,
but not. I don't want
to
say
do that one time
with certainty. I don't want to know. I don't know, but.
Mm-hmm. And let me tell you, that tram card comes in handy. I really could have
Fair
used
point.
it.
Fair point.
Except our son was having an epic meltdown, and I was handling it all by myself because I don't even know where you were.
I think I was bike riding with the other two.
Oh, yeah. So fun. Tantruming little devil child. It's okay. I can't
Fair
see.
point with the tram. Well,
Can't
that was because.
see.
All right, so there's your tip, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Everybody wears a lot of sunscreen.
Mm.
When you first get in the water in the morning, it's fine. The kids are going to go underwater and explore and try to get the little fishies and whatever. But by the end, because everybody's just lounging and relaxing, the amount of sun lotion that is in the water, it's almost like a film.
Yeah, you see it like on top.
You can see it on top because obviously, so from everybody being in. So then when he's opening his eyes, he's getting that into
Between
his
that
eyes. So
and
fair
then-
point,
I get it. So we had to stop.
You mean you didn't throw sand in his eyes?
No, I didn't, but he kept saying it was sand.
It was wind.
It was just whatever. Like he was just shot. So
Yeah. Well, the sun takes a lot out of you.
it
So
does,
fair
it
point.
does. So anyone who's ever had that child just melting down,
The tram comes in handy. I
was that mom
redact
with the
my
child.
statement. Okay, I redact my previous statement. It is needed at times. But if, on the way there when everything's glorious, take the walk. Because on the way back,
Yes,
you need
very
the
true.
tram.
Get
There
your
you go.
steps in.
That's how
10,000
I
a
can
day.
sum it up. So, last news, 10 things or some things you need to know about Pixar Fest at Disneyland.
can you please bring this to Disney World?
Well, you got to remember. So,
Please.
Disney Forward's coming. Disneyland is going to be a huge part of investment in the next, 10 years.
I love Pixar. I believe in all of it, and it just needs to be closer.
So it'll be returning to the Disneyland Resort from April 26th through August 4th. It is
Wow.
a celebration of friendship and
birthday.
beyond and will feature many all-new offerings. So parades, right? They have a new Better Together Pixar Pal Celebration Parade at California Adventure Park. The Together Forever is a new Pixar nighttime spectacular at Disneyland Park with new scenes and fireworks and projections all over the castle. They'll have Pixar's Onward, Soul, Luca, Turning Red, and Elemental all brought to life like never before. And they will also have the Magic Band Plus will come to life with the twinkling lights and vibrations synchronized to the music. Club Pixar at the Hollywood Backlight in DCA will also have a lot of things going on where you'll be able to encounter a favorite character to pose with. And at nighttime, it'll be a nighttime party inspired by those amazing stories from the animation studios with DJs, live performances, photo opportunities, and much more. Pixar Pals Playtime Party at the Fantasyland Theater in Disneyland Park. That kind of reminds me of Disney Junior. You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
the Disney Junior,
Yeah.
same idea.
Oh, I got you.
Pixar-themed foods and marketplaces. They're going to have different food from Luca, Ratatouille, Elemental, Turning Red, Soul, and Inside Out. And they'll have tons of encounters with Pixar characters. There's joy and sadness there that they're kind of promoting, whether it's Inside Out or The Incredibles. They'll have Ember and Wade from Elemental.
Oh, I love
That would be kind of cool.
Oh, my God.
That'll be cool. And then different kinds of novelties as well.
Is that
as
a popcorn bucket? Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's the from, oh my God, I'm having a brain fart. Toy Story. The delivery truck, the pizza delivery truck, it's got popcorn stuff in the back of it.
Yep. It's
Cool.
they're definitely
And
different.
you have some merch.
Yep, merch, tons of Pixar merch, festive decor throughout the Disneyland Resort, and then Pixar Fest at Downtown Disney District,
Oh.
which is their version of Disney Springs. So
Oh,
definitely, kicking off April 26th through the beginning of summer, August 4th.
this makes me want to go.
After you didn't want to go back.
I know. But just for this, I would.
It's a long flight just for that.
I know.
So.
I know. It's all right. Disney World will figure it out one way or another.
They will. All right, so last week we said we're going to work and give you some restaurants
Oh, that's right.
that are located outside of the parks that are ones that you may want to hit up. So racked my brain and thought of and did some research. We have not been to all of these, full disclaimer. I'll tell you the reasons why when we go through them. But here are the top 15 Walt Disney World restaurants outside of Walt Disney World. So got to start with kind of the crown jewel and flagship, which is Victoria and Albert's, which is located at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. It offers a luxurious and intimate dining experience with a price-fixed menu of gourmet dishes. Now, we have not been there, right? No. And the reason why is it is Michelin starred, I believe. However, it's quite costly, and
we don't feel comfortable bringing our children.
Kids really there, right? You know, especially after a long day or whatever. And you know, there is you got to adhere to a dress code, jacket, slacks, and so forth, which is fine. I don't mind the dress code, but I'm saying in general, it is more of the higher class, like, hey, date night out almost.
I got you.
Which
there's nothing wrong with that. So
no.
If you have an event to celebrate or something where you can just
Victoria and Albert's
attend with your significant other or older children, sure, Victoria and Albert's sounds great. But But then you can go to the next one.
Yeah, Topolino's Terrace, Flavors of the Riviera, is at Disney's Riviera Resort. Offers stunning rooftop views and Mediterranean cuisine. It's known for both its dinner and character breakfast offerings. So we have been there for dinner. We have not tried breakfast, but that is an easy way for you to meet some characters. Mickey's in his own, if I remember, his like painter's costume, his artist's costume.
Mm-hmm.
Food was great.
The views are really spectacular as
Great
well.
going out on that roof, checking it out. You can see
Excellent
Epcot
food.
and Hollywood Studios. Food was excellent. So definitely something to check out is Topolino's Terrace at Riviera. It used to be very, very hard to get a reservation. I think it's kind of gotten a little bit easier because people have now experienced it. So next up is Flying Fish on Disney's Boardwalk. It's right near the Boardwalk Inn. It is an elegant seafood restaurant with a sophisticated ambiance known for its fresh, sustainable seafood and steak offerings. So depending on what you're wanting, definitely something you can check out right there on the Boardwalk. We have not eaten there. Well, we had a reservation, but we had to cancel, and I don't remember why. But
that doesn't mean that we won't go back.
No. Yeah,
I love seafood.
I definitely want to go there. The kids, some 2/3 of our kids kind of like some sort of seafood. Or steak, and definitely something that we can check out. So Flying Fish if you are looking for a different kind of restaurant. Citricos is also at Grand Floridian Resort and Spa, inspired by Mary Poppins. This restaurant serves Floridian cuisine with Mediterranean influences, offering a stylish and sophisticated dining experience. Another one that we have not been to, but you may want to try out.
I like just the description when it's talking about, so you have a Mary Poppins twist, and then you have the stylish and sophisticated, sophistication. I'm great. I'll go.
Yeah, definitely. You want to check that out. It's kind of like themed with London, right? And it is inspired by Mary Poppins Returns, right? That's what it kind of is, because they've been doing a lot of construction at Grand Floridian.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where it comes from. But they do have. It is a signature dining, so you do have to make sure that your attire respects the restaurant's sophisticated and upscale aesthetic. So clean, neat, and good condition. Not like Victoria and Albert's, but they want you to be clean and neat, looking good.
No service.
Well, almost. They can't say that anymore. And no swimwear is the big one. They don't want any swimwear in there, so that's the big thing for that.
Interesting.
Toledo, tapas, steak, and seafood at Coronado Springs Resort features Spanish-inspired dishes in a rooftop setting, offering those panoramic views and a selection of tapas, steak, and seafood. Haven't been there. I don't think we've ever been to that resort.
We have not.
So that's something that we can maybe put on our list. And I know people are like, how do I get there? There's no bus. I mean, you could take a bus from the park if you had a reservation. However, it's easier just to Uber, Lyft, or minivan it. Yeah. Directly over to the restaurants that you're looking for. Jaico, the cooking place. Animal Kingdom Lodge offers African, Indian, and Mediterranean cuisine celebrated for its ambiance and innovative menu. So you have to be, you have to go in with an open mind. It is going to be eclectic food, different kind of tastes. And I don't know. I mean, some people love it. They love this. And the other one I'm going to probably bring up, that's also at Animal Kingdom Lodge. So it's a good way to expose yourself to different kinds of food. The Boathouse at Disney Springs. This is a very popular one, known for its waterfront dining, vast selection of seafood steaks, and an impressive wine list, along with vintage boat tours. We had a reservation, but we had to cancel, and I don't remember why. Probably because someone was having a meltdown.
Probably. It's all good, though.
Check that one out. California Grill is at Disney's Contemporary Resort, offers California-inspired cuisine with views of Magic Kingdom fireworks, featuring a selection of sushi, steaks, and seasonal dishes. And again, this, I believe, has a dress code.
Yes.
It does.
Not as fancy as the first one
Victoria and
we talked
Albert's,
about.
no, but
Right.
definitely something you want to check out. You do have to get into the elevator, and they have to allow you to go up to it. Remember?
Ooh,
We
yes.
ate brunch there.
We did. It was amazing.
So, yeah, I think the best avocado toast we've ever had,
Mm-hmm.
right? Trader Sam's Grotto at the Polynesian Villas Resort is a tiki bar with an immersive theme atmosphere offering exotic cocktails and small plates. So something maybe light for lunch or so forth. Check out Trader Sam's if you need a break, especially if you're staying at Polynesian. The Polite Pig is a modern barbecue outpost with a southern twist, offering a wide selection of smoked meat sides and a large collection of whiskey, right? And that is located at Disney Springs, another one that you can check out as well. Rosa Mexicano is at Walt Disney World Swan and Dolphin Resorts, which is a vibrant spot for authentic Mexican cuisine, offering a diverse menu that pays tribute to Mexico's regional flavors. We have not eaten there. Boma Flavors of Africa is at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge, an African-themed buffet offering a wide array of unique dishes and flavors celebrated for both its breakfast and dinner offerings. So that, if you want to kind of dive into things, that is where I would start versus going to Jaico. Just because
You have
it's a buffet, and if you don't like what you get, you just go up and get something else.
Sure.
So you can kind of really dabble and see, the authentic cuisine and how you feel about it.
Fair enough.
Sebastian's on here. Bistro, we've talked about Sebastian's, a hidden gem with Caribbean-inspired family-style dining. It's praised for its value, offering a laid-back atmosphere and a variety of dishes like the Taste of the Caribbean platter, which has, I'm not going to go into it, but it's got chicken, pork, beef, and fish. And then it also has sides that come with it: cilantro rice and beans, vegetable curry, grilled vegetables, and of course the big thing is the house-made coconut pineapple bread pudding for dessert is highly recommended.
Yes,
So,
it is.
and again, they said the big thing is it's a hidden gem and it's praised for its value. So they really feel like you get your value for that one.
Sure.
And finally on this list, there's a couple that I did leave off, and I'll tell you why, because I had to limit it. Ohana, everybody loves Ohana. If you haven't been to Ohana, you got to go once. Our kids love it. It's a family-friendly, all-you-care-to-enjoy dining experience. So it's not a buffet. They just keep bringing food out.
Yeah, they do.
And it's the Polynesian-inspired dishes. It's a very interactive dining experience. They have live musicians. There are characters at breakfast. And it's definitely a favorite.
You can catch views of the Magic Kingdom. I remember we saw that when we actually arrived at our last time
I was
we
able
went.
to secure one when we were in the airport,
yeah,
right?
it was
Somebody
great.
canceled and I was able to get on. So, that's just one of our favorites for sure. Try the noodles. Everybody loves the noodles. And then lastly, I did also put, Ale and Compass, which we've eaten breakfast and dinner there. And that's basically a New England-inspired gastropub offering a variety of seafood American dishes. That's located at the Yacht Club Resort, right in that whole area with Boardwalk and Beach Club. It's got a very cozy atmosphere, great place for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, emphasizing comfort food with a modern twist. So all of these restaurants deliver the diversity and richness of dining experiences available outside of the parks, which we said is what we really wanted to focus on for you, and it caters to a wide range of culinary preferences and occasions. The one thing I will say is please keep in mind specifically to the restaurants that are located at Disney Springs. If you have any food sensitivities or allergies, they are not controlled by Disney.
So then they may not be as knowledgeable and strict with their
Right.
food preparation and
Agreed. Thank
just
you.
their knowledge of new nutritional.
Everything, yeah. I
yeah.
mean, just
So-
keep that in mind.
Yes.
If you have any food sensitivities, just be careful, uber careful, beyond,
Correct.
right?
Yep.
So Disney does a great job, as we've experienced that with Heather and our daughter having severe food sensitivities and allergies, but just the Disney Springs ones are not owned by Disney, so they have a little less control is what I would like to say. So, all right, let's wrap up episode 59. Heather.
What?
Okay, the website is bookmdtravel.com. Social networks, Instagram and Facebook are both Magical Destinations Travel Co.
Oh, yeah. God, you can't do this to
All right.
me. No, I
Twitter,
got it.
Magical Desk Trav. Go ahead.
YouTube, Magical Destinations Travel Company at Disney vibes. So wait, time out. Can I go there?
Go ahead.
Y'all let the vacation vibes flow.
Y'all.
Find Disney vibes for all your vacation needs on the web at bookmdtravel.com.